Hello, my name is Marie Sengo. I'm student at Southern New Hampshire University. Now I'm working on the project which is called Connecting to the Dots. This project is from the goal which is called Supporting Global Health. So I will be talking about the meaning of globalization, the importance of globalization, how travel, international trade, and worldwide communication can impact the rate of HIV and AIDS, how travel, international trade, and worldwide communication can impact the rate of diabetes, how globalization has changed the methods needed to control diseases, and then I will conclude. The meaning of globalization. First of all, globalization is defined as the movement of people and goods or services around the world for the purpose of doing trade. The importance of globalization. Globalization helps people to develop and expand their businesses in other countries. It helps people to earn income during exportation. It helps to learn cultures from other countries. It enables innovation and creativity. It helps citizens to know what best governance practices should be. How travel How travel, international trade, and worldwide communication can impact the rate of HIV and AIDS. The way travel impacts the rate of HIV and AIDS, people with HIV and AIDS tend to cross borders from their countries to others. In the countries where they reach, they infect others once they commit sexual intercourse unprotected. Therefore, the more people expand their businesses, the more HIV/AIDS spread around the globe. As consequently, the rate of people with HIV tend to increase in the worldwide. So the way trade impacts the rate of HIV and AIDS, people with infectious diseases like HIV tend also to move in the way of doing commercial. During globalization, people tend to approach them, which leads to commit some behaviors through building strong relationship with those people infected, and this will cause them also to be infected. So, lastly, the way communication impacts the rate of HIV and AIDS. During globalization, people have rumors about some infectious diseases. This can cause people to be infected by those diseases because of not having correct or trustful information. For instance, people can say that HIV/AIDS is transmitted through sexual intercourse, and people may rely on that by thinking that it is the only way where it's transmitted. Or we know that HIV is also transmitted by instruments like needles once they are used by an infected person. So, when a person uses that instrument used by an infected person, he will be infected unwillingly because of not having enough information. As you see, those two tables are showing the rates, how people in different regions were infected by infectious diseases. The first table shows the rate of HIV infection by region, and also the second table shows the rate of AIDS infection by region. How travel, international trade, and worldwide communication can impact the rate of diabetes. The way trade impacts the rate of diabetes, the spread of universal brand names of popular beverage and fast foods has contributed to the global epidemic of obesity by replacing traditional diets with fat and calorie-rich foods. There were 151 million cases of diabetes worldwide in 2001, and this estimated to increase by 46% to 221 million cases in 2010, with the steepest growth in the developing world. The way worldwide communication impacts the rate of diabetes, the availability of scientific information might be at risk of being abused by terrorists. Various national and international groups have also been concerned with the quality and accuracy of health information found on the internet. For instance, business owners post some information related to foods which are needed to improve health, and this can cause people to suffer diabetes. Lastly, the way travel impacts the rate of diabetes, the migration of health personnel raises a complex ethical dilemma. On the one hand, it appears unethical for developed countries, which often depend on foreign trained physicians to address shortages in rural areas, to attract health professionals from poorer countries. This causes people who have diabetes to be multiplied because they don't have health professionals to take care for them. How globalization has changed the method needed to control diseases. First, health services can be provided across borders. For instance, they can include a range of telemedicine tools such as telediagnostic and teleradiology, as well as medical consultation through traditional and electronic channels. Second, patients can travel abroad to receive health care or use certain facilities. For instance, the UK government recently allowed UK patients to seek treatment in the European Economic Area. Third, health services themselves have become an industry that attracts foreign investment. Several transnational companies from developed and developing countries have already created commercial health services through the purchase and establishment of hospitals. So, as conclusion, globalization is something good as it helps to develop and expand businesses in other countries and earning new skills from others. However, if you plan to go abroad or other country, it's important to pay attention and make sure that you are vaccinated for not being infected by diseases. So thank you. This is the end of presentation.